back to the channel, everybody. I'm gonna do some ASMR whispering about my week, a few things going on, a ramble about some stuff on my mind, and hopefully people will enjoy it and it'll be relaxing. Maybe some people will fall asleep. I have a couple of things over here I want to show off and maybe do some tapping. I've never really done tapping in any of these videos before, but I'm going to try to sneak it in somewhere. So yeah, this week in a couple of days, I'm going to visit my sister who just had a baby, and it's like a baby shower, and I got a gift. I got a few gifts. I got this, which is the main gift, and I think it does jingle, which might be nice. How do I jingle it? Where's the bell? I don't know where the actual bell in this thing is. Is it in the head or is it in the ear? It does jingle, but I don't know where the bell is actually located in the doll. But it is nice. It's kind of like hipstery. It's like this. I don't know if it's crocheted or what, but it's pretty nice. This is, it has some sounds, I don't know. It's cool. I like it. It feels nice. It is like, I don't know if it's wool or what is this. Designed in Australia, made in China. 100% cotton. 100% polyester fill. I don't like polyester, it's plastic. I'm an anti-plastic conspiracy theorist mofo. Get these plastics out of our lives. You know what I mean? But living textiles, it's kind of interesting. Has a pocket, and the pocket actually works, so you can hide your Fent in there, you know, your Fent or your methamphetamine. I got this t-shirt for me. It says underachiever and proud. It has a Bart Simpson on it. I like this shirt. It's Neff t-shirt. I am an underachiever. I don't know if I'm necessarily proud of it. I kind of don't want to draw too much attention to it most of the time, but it's a good t-shirt, and I love The Simpsons. The Simpsons was like my childhood. I just kind of sit around and watch The Simpsons. Really good show. This was a dollar store microphone that I bought, and it didn't work. I tried to put it in the camcorder, but it was only $1, so. So not really a big deal. Like $1's not the end of the world. I'd rather still have the dollar, but what would I do with the dollar anyways? $1 is the new penny. Honestly. Like what? So yeah, so that's coming up soon. I'm not a big fan of road trips. I don't know what I'm gonna pack to eat, and I don't have money for the hotel, but I gotta make it work. I'm kind of like a stay-at-home type of person. I like reading and kind of just hanging out. I do day trips for hiking sometimes, but this is a bit longer of a road trip, and it's kind of, it takes a lot of planning to do things like this. I know there's like these people that are doing like these raw dogging, quote, travel videos where they just on a whim, just go to an airport and just buy a ticket, like in person and cash, whatever, just get on the plane with no luggage and just take off and then just go somewhere, and that's cool. Like, props to whoever's doing that, but like, I don't have the money, or really, I don't know if I even have the temperament to do that. Like, I'd be freaking out. But it is something that would probably be it would feel quite freeing to do something like that. Like, maybe try that down the road if I have some, if I have a nest egg or something, like some money put away. But interesting. But I'm not much of a traveler at this point in my life. I've went to a few places, but nothing really that far. It'll be nice to see everybody, give the gift, just be there with the family, and then other than that, I have a few other things coming up. I have a knowledge test for a different type of driver's license. I'm trying to kind of just learn new things and upgrade my skills, mainly for the resume, but I'm also kind of thinking about applying to drive a truck or an ambulance or something like that. See if I could get on like part-time and keep the job that I have now, just to see if I like it. I've also been thinking about upgrading some courses that I didn't really pay attention to in high school, and I might be able to go back and get some of that and maybe figure out if I want to get a degree in something. But I think degrees aren't really worth as much as they used to be, so it would still be good to sharpen up and learn a few new things. So I'm thinking about those things. I have a welding course. It's not like a big 6-month long where you get a certification type trade school thing. It's more of like a general interest thing at a college. It's just a day course, but that's coming up in September. That'll be interesting. Today I'm gonna go to work in an hour to do my night shift. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but in the background it's a little bit lighter. I'm not recording right at night for this video. I didn't close the blind, so it's not like invasively bright, but I do find the videos I shoot at daytime sometimes don't get as much views or retention, just because people, I guess, want it darker for an ASMR video, and I don't really have a blanket to pin over the window, so I hope it's not bugging anybody. I'm not sure if people even watch the video or if they just put the phone down and listen to the audio, because that's what I do when I listen to ASMR videos. I don't watch the actual video, I just put it down and I listen to the audio, but you might be different. Personally, I have been listening to more ASMR in the last week or two, and also podcasts. I've been kind of falling asleep to either ASMR or podcasts. It kind of helps get me to sleep just to have something talking in the background, but if it's a podcast and it's something that I kind of care about listening to, then it's like, oh well, I'll stay up for like a little bit of it, and then a little bit of it I'll still be like half awake, and then I won't retain any of the information, and then I'll fall asleep, and then I'll have to go back to rewatch it maybe, and then I don't know where it left off, so I try not to do that. But anyways, I'm gonna go to work, and then when I get home, maybe shoot another ASMR video, double down on the grind. I don't know, but I'm not sure if I have that much to say. I did in my last video ask for recommendations about some things to talk about. Some people said like 100 facts about you. I think that's a good idea, but I'd wait until I have more subscribers and more people before I do things like that. There's another person that said tapping would be nice. I tried that, so let's see how that goes. So thanks for the suggestions. Most people seem to not comment. I had one comment that said just keep doing what you're doing or do what you want, and that's kind of what I'm doing here. My ex-girlfriend texted me today out of the blue. She broke up with me, basically ghosted me like 7 months ago, and she just texted me at 2 a.m. last night. I got it this morning, but it said, I just want to say hi, so I don't know what that's about. I guess she's trying to feel it out to see if there's anything there. Maybe she wants closure or something. I didn't text back yet. I have a lot going on right now, and this is kind of out of the blue, so I'm like, what the hell's going on with this now? It's like, kind of cool having a lot going on because I kind of feel like I always got something to do now. But it opens up so many different roads and pathways at the same time where I'm always very indecisive and I kind of stagnate because I get too many decisions and I can't make one at the right time. And then this text, it's like, what? I've been talking to a couple people on some dating apps, and it's been going good, and I'm kind of over this past relationship, and this kind of just came up like out of nowhere, and it's like, well, she kind of dumped me pretty harshly too, because it was like 4 days or 5 days before Christmas. Like, my family members all like bought her like presents, and she didn't even do it in person or even in a phone call. She just kind of just texted me, I'm hanging out with my sister, and then I had to call her like 2 days later, and she just said she didn't want to see me anymore. So I mean, it was kind of a bit of a harsh way to go about it, but I wasn't really angry that she did it that way, because I have done it that way in the past, back when I was younger and more immature. I think everyone wants different things at different times. People have different trajectories in life and different goals, and people fall out of each other's lives, and some people are figuring it out, and it takes people a long time to figure it out, and then it's like, is there even anything to even figure out? Like, just turn your brain off in some situations and just get in where you fit in. I have no idea what I'm doing or where I'm going, but I'm just trying to live day to day the best that I can. I don't know what I'm going to text back. I will text something back probably, because it would be rude not to. I don't think I'm interested in pursuing this as a relationship though, because she didn't treat me very good. And I'm not saying like I was the best either. Like, I could have been better in like 1,000 ways. But like, she was at one point, I think it was maybe like 5 months in, like, she started like asking to like bring her like ex as like a third wheel to our hangouts, and it was like, what the fuck? So I mean, even her suggesting that at 5 months in or whenever it was, I probably should have just broke up with her there. But I didn't feel comfortable being alone, so I stuck in the relationship for like 2 more years. And I don't know how much she really was even attracted to me or liked me. It seemed like we both were kind of settling, but she was very open about, well, I don't know, open, but like passive aggressive, like giving me jabs that she doesn't even like me a lot of the time. And now she kind of ghosted me. Now she just 7 months later out of the blue texts me like this. It's like, what? It's kind of crazy, to be honest. And I'm literally insane myself, so maybe we're a match. But it could be like the Forrest Gump and Jenny type situation. I mean, like, if it works, it works. But then if I follow through with that, and then it just drags me down, and then it's me shooting down with a low opinion of myself. It's hard to find when to be humble and when to try to jump to, like, you don't want to use people as a stepping stone, that's not what I'm saying, but it's hard to determine your abilities and when to keep grinding for better or when to settle. And that's not just relationships, that's with jobs, that's with education, that's with even family in some regards, that's with just life in general. It's hard to know when you have enough, what the grass is, if the grass is greener, what you deserve, if there's still lessons to be learned within the relationship, if trying it a second time, if both people will have a different perspective, or if there'll be something different that you didn't see the first time around, and that goes for both me and her. I mean, I'm not 100% sure what went on, what always made time for her. I think we were too different. We were similar in a lot of ways, but a lot of it had to do with finances as well, and living situations, and how housing is now, and things like that. So I mean, anyways, I'm kind of rambling about some of my problems, but it's real life stuff. I mean, you want to keep it real, and this is what's on my thought. This is what's in my mind right now, and I'm kind of rambling my thoughts, so that is what it is. Yesterday was a good day at work, but the guy before me left this trolley that I needed full of like all this lumber. Like it was like more than 100 pounds of lumber just crammed into this small trolley, and then he knew that I was going to need to use it. That stuff is crazy. That's just a random thought that popped into my head. I hope I'm not walking into anything like that tonight. I'm kind of just wanting to chill, and kind of have an easy night tonight, but I don't think it's going to be that way, because I saw the list, last night, and it is going to be a busy night tonight, so it is what it is. I worked my other job this morning. That was about standard day. It wasn't overly busy. Last week, on a Thursday, they gave so much work to me that wasn't even in my job description or what I was hired on to do at my other job, that I actually walked off, and I went there today and nobody actually said anything, so I'm assuming that they realized that they overstepped, because no one said, hey, what the fuck, or they didn't even like talk to me at all. Like, they knew that they overstepped, I guess. I didn't make like a big deal out of it, and I didn't like burn any bridges doing it, but like I finished what I had to do, and then they had a bunch of stuff that wasn't my job, and then I just kind of just didn't do that stuff, because if they want me to, well, for one, is I have a second job, so I can't just be digging around doing all these extra side quests at my second job that's not in the job description, and these people don't really like me. But I mean, I don't know, you gotta be a man, and you gotta do what you gotta do as well, but you don't want to be exploited. You don't want people just to be putting all their job onto your plate, and then just some of it seems just exploitation. Like, it seems like whoever is the most needy is the one that gets stuck with the most, but like, I'm not that needy to where this second job is gonna make or break me, because I can get another second job. I could coast without a second job. I could probably get more hours at my first job. Like, I'm doing this hopeful, and I have faith that this can bring in at least a little bit of money down the road. So I mean, like, I have options to where I need to be treated decently. But anyways, going back to the sister thing, I'm looking forward to that. That's in, looking at the calendar, 3 days, so that's crazy. It's crazy how life just keeps moving. Yeah, I think that's mostly all of what I have to say. I like making these videos. I am looking to try a different approach in some of them, like maybe even reading something, like a book from the library. Maybe like more of the videos that I have, like me cooking things, maybe just kind of like filming me cook. Sorry about the breath in there. Either cook or eat, or maybe just like an ambience video of me just kind of reading or something, playing a video game, which I don't actually do, so I don't know why I suggested that. I did film the one ASMR video where it's just me sitting playing a game. I tried that, got some views. The one thing I don't like about the YouTube algorithm is they don't really push old videos to new audiences. You kind of always have to be making a new doesn't seem like YouTube has actually been recommending my older videos much. So that is what it is. But anyways, I'm gonna end this video now. If you got to the end, leave a comment, and that'll help me out. Algo comments. So I hope everyone's doing good. Peace out. God bless. Love all you guys. Thanks for checking this out. Alright.